Hello friends, I'm Irfan and I bet you will do lip sync like this today. Let's play this.
Get up, Toti. I want you to run.
Are you ready? Let's jump in. Lip sync is a very hard thing to do even for experienced animators. For me, I'm working for 15 years in animation industry and I still struggle sometimes. The key is the workflow. There are many workflows to do lip sync, but today I will share with you my workflow which I use to do lip sync. To get the audio, I use 11-second club, and this 11-second club is super good if you want to practice your animation, your acting skills. Every month they have competition. You can download the audio and you can practice your acting skills. For this example, I'm using June competitions audio, and we can get the transcript over here. You can download the audio from this button. Let's click over here. I already downloaded that, and you can see the transcript over here. We will not animating this 10 seconds for this training. We will only get the chunk of that. The next step is really feeling that audio. Hear that over and over again using your headphones and try to shoot a reference. For me, I'm using this shortcut, which is a free software. You can use any editing software and you will try to shoot your reference. You can use your webcam, you can use your camera. Just take the headphones and then listen to that audio and shoot yourself. This is 2 to 3 seconds of clip. I don't want you to go for 10 seconds at the beginning. To start learning, the less is more. So let's play that. You will try to shoot your reference. You can use your webcam, you can use your camera. English is my second language. So for me, matching these lip sync is super hard. So I have to try over and over again, maybe 10, 20, 30 times, maybe more, to really match the timing of the dialogue, which is super hard to do because most of characters, sometimes they speak very fast, other times they speak slowly. So you have to match your lips in such a way that it feels like you are speaking that line and try to feel the emotion. After that, I just export that video. I will go into advanced setting and I will export that. I will export into MP4 format. You can use any editing software and export that. And also I will export the wave file from this editing because I'm not animating the 10 seconds. So I will take that wave and save it on my computer. Now the next step is setting up the Maya scene. Right now I already referenced this rig which is downloaded from this website over here, cgterran.com, and this is a rig character, free Maya character rig. You can just put your name, your last name, email, your phone number and prove that you are not a robot, and you will get the email with this character. This character is super helpful to really practice 3D animation, acting and all the fun stuff. So let's go into Maya. If you don't know how to reference, it's very simple. Go to the file menu, reference editor. You will right click, go into file. I already created a reference, but you will have that empty reference window. You can just right click here, go to the file and create a reference and point out where this file is saved. Like over here, I pointed out this path and I'm getting this one. Sweet. So you will get this character into your Maya scene. Before doing anything else, just go into the animation preferences and double check you are on auto tangents and your timeline is looking good. You are 24 frames per second, and check all the settings from here, which is very important before jumping into the animation. You don't want to animate on every frame or 60 frames per second. Try to be 24, which is ideal. Awesome. So let's try to create a camera which is only focusing on his face. So I will go into the panel. I will create a new camera and let's go to his face. The focal length is too shallow to really, see the distortion happening. The fisheye effect is happening. To change the focal length, I will select this camera over here. I will type focal length to maybe 80. And now he is looking much reasonable. Let's lock this camera and now go into the view, image plane, and let's import images. I will paste the path over here, and here we go. We got these images, and we will go into the attribute editor. We will say, okay, this is image sequence, and we will see the images are here in the background. Now we will just change the scale of that image sequence. So I will go down there. I will press Control and left click, and then I will drag left side, and same for the offset. I will press Control and I will offset that, scale it and offset it in such a way that we are getting a nice position. Let's close that, and now we get this image sequence. To get the audio, we will right click here, go to the audio, and we will import audio. So I'll type the same path and I will import this audio. This audio is from 11-second club, which is 10-second long, and this one is the edited one. I use shortcut software to edit that out for the audio. So this has audio over here, and this is my video, and I try to export it as a JPEG. While exporting JPEG, I just press underscore and 4 hashtags, because most of time Maya wanna have 4-digit number at the end to import image sequence. You can always export your move file, and you can load that movie file by using the other option. Let's try to figure that. So we will go into them. So there are two options in the viewport menu. One is import a movie, and it can import .move file, QuickTime file, or MP4 file if you have codec installed, or you can import images. In this case, I imported images, and I make sure that it is saved properly. For audio export, I use WAV format and then export that file. Sweet. Let's go back to the timeline, right click audio and import audio. You can always drag and drop into Maya scene. So let's use this audio over here. Let's summarize. We imported the audio, and then we use the image sequence. We go into the view menu, image plane, and then import these images. And over here, we can always offset. Let's say when we play on the timeline, I want you to run. So I have to scrub that my timeline and double check if the timing is right or not. I feel like my reference is a bit delayed, so I can always offset from here. Let's try to offset 3 frames. Maybe 5. This is much better. Awesome. So let's try to make our timeline until 73 frames. And we are all set. There is one thing to keep in mind while you export. Make sure you are exporting your image sequence in 24 frames per second. If you are exporting your images in 29 or 30 frames per second, that will not match with Maya timeline. So this happened with me many times. So make sure you are exporting your images in 24 frames per second. Okay guys, we are ready. Are you ready? Are you already downloaded the audio? You shoot your reference. Are you prepared to do the animation? If not, you can pause this video over here. I can wait while you pause the video, and you have to do everything with me. Let's animate together, guys. Go ahead and come back. Okay guys, are you excited? Let's begin. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. Let's press space. I will go into perspective view. I will press space, right click perspective, and I'll go to his beautiful face over here. We don't need these extra controls. So let's select these guys over here and try to hide that. Let me turn these guys off and these on. And now I will try to select all the controls I don't need and put them in the layer. Name that layer as hidden controls, like a hidden magic. So we will only need these open, close and all that. We need tongue, but we don't need these body controls for this. So let's select these guys and try to hide that as well. I hope there is a visibility on off control in other rigs, so you can use that as well. And cool, yeah, that is enough for our lip sync assignment, right? Maybe I can zoom in a bit more here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Cool, awesome. So let's lock that and let's begin. Cool. Let's begin, guys. Okay, so I will just go through and try to analyze my reference and memorize, okay, which is coming first. The E shape is coming first. So I will select these guys and then key over here. I will see the shape before is somewhere here. So this is E sound. Let's try to make that. I try to preserve the 0 0 position as well. You can preserve it over here for later use, but let's try to block out the main shapes first. So this is the E shape. The jaw is open. I can always use angle key to really go back and forth to flip out and really see the difference, guys. So over here, my lips are a bit closer. So I'll bring these guys closer. And I have a bit of opening in the mouth. And then we will go to the next one. E sound. You can see the corners are going up and wide. So I will select these guys and bring it up. We can open a bit more. Something like that. Don't worry about the teeth yet. We will make it appealing later, but it is all about flipping and double checking which thing is moving first. For lower lip, I will try to shape in such a way that we have nice and round shape. For lower lip, for upper lip, it should be tight enough. It can be a bit straighter. Lower will be much rounder. Maybe a bit wider. You can also see the asymmetry is happening in the face. You can add it right now. Maybe you will move this guy a bit more. And this one is a bit less. Cool. So let's select these guys. Press S. T sound. Get. So in this one, I will close the mouth. The tongue should come out. So I will select the tongue control and try to bring it out. So maybe I need to go into perspective view. I will press 4 and try to select the base joint over here. And then bring it closer to have sound. Almost there. And I will just go back and forth. I will analyze what is happening into my mouth. The corners are coming closer. Even the get, I think we are too up. I will bring it a bit down. Yeah, the jaw is closing. maybe a bit something like that. For E sound, I think we need the lower teeth as well. We can bring them up. Our other thing is to close the jaw a bit. So let's select the teeth control, and yeah, we bring them overall a bit up. And we will keep them up for other shapes. So I will just copying the same position and try to paste them on the previous ones. So I will key everything, select all, key that, and get the sound. So this shape can be rough. We don't need to make them super, final yet. So as you can see, I can go back and forth and really double check. So this one will not go up but closer. So let's go to the next one. Get up. There is a sound, but it is very small. We can miss that. But the important thing is, this one. Get up. So I will select this default shape. I will put it here. And now I will just flip and double check what is happening. So this shape is already good. Maybe I can go a bit up for the jaw. I think translation is, we can do that translation, but rotation is the best thing to do. So I will add a bit of squash here. And then these guys, work on these to have nice squash in the mouth. And about the corner of the lip, they are getting closer. Let's move these guys up. And there is also lip zip if you want to use that. This is nice. Yeah, it will try to zip them together even though the jaw is opening. The lips are zipped. It is a nice feature to have. Okay, let's select these guys, press S. O sound. O is coming here, so maybe I will go a bit one frame earlier and then make the O shape. Same, I will copy this default position and I will start from here. So they are coming closer. It should be open a bit. We can flip and check if things are moving as we wanted them to move. Let's zip it a bit and have this O sound. The lower lip is much active lip most of the time, and we can open that up like this. And we can also hide the teeth. We can do it later. To, and then T sound, and then E. Let's hit the E sound first, which we already have that. But I wanna, because we are practicing, let's start from the 0. So T. Let's have the E shape. The lower lip is looking bad. We can work on that one. It is always a good idea to start from 0, from default, and then flip it. Like over here, we can see nice narrow mouth. We can make it more narrow, bit of zipping. Yeah. We don't need the zip here, but we want translation. And maybe, yeah, we can go up because this is unappealing to show lower teeth. Yeah, let's bring it up. Try to have nice round shape for the lower lip. Cool, not bad. So let's save that. Pause. And we are staying this E shape for longer. And then we go to into R shape. Right? But before that, let's try to add this T sound. As you can see, we are already very close to what we want to achieve. We can always use the previous one if you want to use that. But for now, I feel like it is much achievable by having a nice in between. So let's try to open it up. We can flip that. What is happening? The jaw is not moving much. And we are having nice, zipping happening. Let's start to zip it. The corners, they try to zip. We can now use the lower one to have nice shape for the sound. Yeah, I guess that can be wider a bit. Awesome. So let's select these guys and we will just select these by like shift and then left click, drag that, right click and tangents, go into the step mode. Get upper O sound. Not bad, okay? So this part is done. So let's move to next one. This is the blocking. Again, this is not the polish one. So this is blocking for the first part. So let's move to the next one. So let's have this shape, key that. I will start from 0 pose, default pose. So it should be, we can open a bit more here. The lower lip has a weird shape here, so I will try to have nice round shape for the lower lip using these detail controls. This can go closer, and this is super weird, so maybe I try to flat the upper lip a bit. Maybe it can move it a bit up to have upper teeth a bit, and we will see if it is working or not. Maybe it is not working. Instead, we will bring the teeth down, and we can do that totally. But sometimes we not try to move the upper teeth much, guys. So I'm super cautious while doing that. The lower teeth, because our lower lip is so active and our jaw is opening and closed, we can totally compensate through there. Cool. Okay, let's save that. So V sound, this is very close one, so this is very narrow. Let's try to get the default shape, and I will flip through and really get the shape we need. So overall, I feel like we can move a bit down. So for V sound, I think it is very close to I want. It's not a V sound, but more like O kind of sound. I want W. Yeah, this is almost W. W. We can say that. So we can have that W sound here. Let's try to zip that these guys. Some people don't prefer having zipping. It don't help much in some rigs. In this case, we will get benefit of that. So this nice W sound. Cool. Nice W shape. A sound, but more like dense kind of shape. So let's go back and then flip that, and we can see there's not much jaw happening, but most is coming from the lips. We can add a bit of jaw though. We can always try to use the old shape you just created. So like this one, this is very extreme one. So maybe I can use that and close it from here. We can modify from here. Because this A and E, they are meeting with each other. Like this A is going to want wide shape. Yeah, the jaw is closing. Want tail sound is coming. So let's close that. The lip corners, they are getting closer. Jaw is closing. O sound, we can pick the one we feel like is closer. Copy that, paste it here. Yeah, almost there. Let's save that. R sound. This is almost A, but the tongue is rotating with that. Tongue is going up. Run. So I will start from the default. I can do that, but I will find the closest shape. Almost maybe this one for run. But now I will try to modify that after seeing my reference. So it will be much closer. And the tongue will do the job. For R sound, the tongue will go up, run. So I'll select these guys, rotate it. And some people don't even animate the tongue, which is a bit, it's okay because the rendering and lighting will make shadows inside the mouth. The rendering and lighting that will make shadows inside. So yeah, so let's try to bring the tongue up. That is the N sound, the R, and then A. It's very close, so maybe we can use the same shape here. Jaw is opening, and we will flip through because lips are not going that wide. And for R, I think that we can have a bit of zipping. Or the other solution is we can bring this lips up to have nice, close shape around the corners, because round shape is not looking that nice. So maybe I'll just use the zipping instead. Bit of zipping for R. And we will try to find better. I think the upper lip should be much rounder, and the lower lip can have a bit of compensation happening for sound. And then we will go to R. Go down. Okay, so let's select this and then no, run sound. So let's try to close this guy. I will go to default pose and then try to find a nice shape for run. No, run. So it will be not closed, totally closed. It will be a bit open shape. But this one is a bit weird, Lower lip should have nice shape. So there's also expression involved, like he's worried. So I'll love to do one thing. I will select all the teeth, like upper teeth and lower teeth, and I will move them in such a way that we are looking much of the upper teeth. Because I was shooting the reference from the high angle, my lower teeth are much visible, but it is unappealing in this case. So let's move these guys. Maybe I'll just break the connection. Just select from top to bottom, break connection, and press S. Now this will help to make the teeth visible all over the shot. So let's select these, and then we will double check if there is any shape left or not. So this one is feel like he's smiling, but he's not smiling. So maybe we'll try to figure the better shape for this one. Yeah, maybe something like that. He should not feel like he's smiling or he's happy, but he's worried about the guy. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Double checking if we are missing anything or not. These shape, I don't like them enough. But this is blocking, like I said. Yeah, this is blocking. So maybe we don't need to go that down. And let's open it a bit like this. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Let's go into timeline, double click, right click, and skip. Cool. Let's turn off these nub curves.
Get up, Toki. I want you to run.
So this is blocking for our lip sync assignment. And in the coming lecture, we will try to polish that lip sync. So stay tuned and always subscribe, guys. I want your support. So please subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos, and I will see you in next one, because next one will be super fun. Okay, have a good one, guys. See you later. Hello friends,